Hello and welcome back to another episode of Rewriting History. We are trying to rewrite history for Arsenal and get them the Premier League title that they possibly should have won last season. So if you've not seen the first episode yet, go back and watch that and then come back here and watch this second episode. If you're enjoying the series so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, as we're going to have a few more of these coming in the next few weeks. So we're here on match day, third to last game of this season. We have got Brighton, but before that, Man City are away from home at Goodison Park against relegation battling Everton. We need Everton to win. Everton did not win. 4-1 win for Manchester City. That sends them 7 points clear at the top of the table. We need to win to have any chance of a title. A win that takes us back to within 4 points with 2 games left. And we would need Man City to drop points in both of their last 2 games. But let's head over to the Emirates and we will try and beat Brighton, who are still pushing for Europe themselves. And I'm going to make one change from the last game. We're going to bring Leandro Trossard in at left wing. Martinelli has played okay, but I have had to take him off in most of the games. So we'll just give Leandro Trossard a start. And it's against his former club, so hopefully he's got a point to prove. Elsewhere in the lineup, everyone else is exactly the same as the 2 games in the last episode. Though in real life, this game ended with a 3-0 win for Brighton, but Jesus has pounced on a mistake by the defender there. Dunk tries to make the challenge. Jesus with a shot, but it's blocked by Veltman, who was the man that made the mistake in the first place. Jesus couldn't make him pay. Throw in. Estepinian finds Lallana. Now Caicedo. Back to Dunk. Can we win the ball from them? Lallana looking for Solly Marsh. It's Marsh into the box, cleared by Saliba. And then Trossard nods that down to Odegaard. But it's fallen to Lallana. Lallana on the edge of the box. And that is fired over our goal, thankfully, from Adam Lallana. Throw in the Brighton half. It's Odegaard. Gives it back to the throw-in taker White. Now Saka. To Thomas Partey. Granit Xhaka. To Saliba. Zinchenko in tons of space on the left. Short pass to Trossard. Trossard in the box now. Pulls it back to Odegaard for the header. And that's a good save by Sanchez. Free kick in a dangerous position. Odegaard takes it. And that has gone into row Z, that one. Deflected off the wall and out for a corner. Can Odegaard create something from this corner? We've already had Saliba head in a corner in this save so far, and it doesn't happen that time. But Trossard's got the ball on the edge of the box. Trossard against his former club, and it's a good save from Sanchez. De Zerbi's heart would be in his mouth at that point, thinking that his former player was going to score against him. Estepinian with another throw-in on the left-hand side. Finds Lallana once more. Odegaard with a challenge. It's all happening over there. Estepinian comes out with the ball and plays it back to Sanchez. Now Veltman. McAllister. Poor ball from him. Saliba easily intercepting. And now Zinchenko coming away with the ball. Finds Trossard on the left-hand side. Trossard. Great ball into the middle to Gabriel Jesus. It's Jesus and it's a great deflection from Lewis Dunk in the Brighton defence. Zinchenko with a throw-in on the left. Finds Trossard. Back to Zinchenko. Now Xhaka. Ball into the box. Jesus flicks it on. Nobody there. Cleared by Dunk. And now Brighton come away with the ball. But Welbeck is just hoofed that up to nobody in particular. And Thomas Partey's got the ball for us now. Saka on the right-hand side. Chance to get a ball in. He plays it right to the edge of the box. Trossard. Now it's Granit Xhaka with a shot and it's off the bar. Or was it saved? I think it was saved actually by Sanchez in the Brighton goal. We're absolutely peppering their goal, but no breakthrough so far. Odegaard to take this corner from the left-hand side. Whipped in towards Xhaka. And Sanchez collected that quite easily. Gabriel at the back. Now Ben White. Can we get a goal before half-time? Thomas Partey. Maybe Brighton can get a goal before half-time. It's Matoma on the ball. He finds March. It's March. And how has he not scored there? He's pulled it wide of Ramsdale's goal. And Brighton giving us a bit of a let-off there. White with the throw-in. Finds Odegaard. Now Granit Xhaka in the centre of the field. Back to Saliba. Gabriel. Still a chance for us to get a goal before half-time. Possibly. Saliba on the halfway line this time. We're just getting it penned back by Brighton at the moment. Looking for that breakthrough pass, and it could come here. Odegaard, through ball to Jesus. He might be offside. It's Jesus. And he was offside. He scored, but it was offside. And we're still not over yet for the chances in the first half. Caicedo on the ball now for Brighton. Finds Welbeck. Ball out to the right to Lamptey now. Lamptey, ball into the box, headed away by Saliba. Now White comes away with it. There's 1 minute of added time. We've got about 13 seconds of normal time left in this first half, but Brighton have won the ball back. And it's Caicedo now. Out left to Estepinian. Estepinian beats the defender. Chance to get a ball in from him. comes back on himself, plays it into Matoma, and now March is there, and he fired it off his own player, and it was fortunately hooked clear by Zinchenko, and we both go into the break level at 0-0. Estepinian with a throw in on the left-hand side, long throw this time, headed away by Gabriel, and Brighton still coming at us though. McAllister on the ball, bad pass from him, Granit Xhaka intercepts, now a chance for a counter-attack possibly. Granit Xhaka plays it left to Trossard. Brighton have got players back now though. Leandro Trossard against his former club, down the left-hand side, can he get a ball in? Gets down to the byline and rides the challenge of Veltman. Now it's Xhaka, and he's dispossessed, but Trossard somehow finds the ball at his feet. Now Zinchenko with the ball across, Saka at the back post, and Saka with the goal. It's snuck in there through the arms of Sanchez at his near post, and Bukayo Saka has given us the lead just after half-time. Granit Xhaka looked like he'd been dispossessed, but it felt to Trossard. He played it back to Zinchenko, who played a very, very far post aimed ball towards Saka, and then Saka with a header, as I said, beating Sanchez at the near post. Corner, can we get a second goal here? It's Odegaard to take it from the left-hand side towards no one in particular, headed away by Dunk, but Saliba collects it, and Odegaard with another chance to get a ball in now from the left-hand side. Plays it back to Granit Xhaka. Xhaka dispossessed by Lallana, who just hoofs that clear, straight back to us. It's Partey now. Gabriel to Ben White. Odegaard, nice through ball. Bukayo Saka looking for a second. Saka tries to dink the keeper there, and it was never going to really come off. Sanchez always aware of what he was trying to do. Xhaka in the middle of the field, ball forward to Jesus. Jesus, great control. Jesus with the finish, and it's an excellent goal from Gabriel Jesus. Granit Xhaka with a great pass as well. The control from Jesus was beautiful. It was a header from Saliba. Thomas Partey brought it down, played it to Granit Xhaka, ball over the top. Jesus, nice first touch, and then a second to place it past Sanchez and to make it 2-0. Throw in Zinchenko in an advanced position. Odegaard tries to get a ball in. Sanchez should get that and does, and Brighton can launch an attack of their own. They'll be hoping anyway. Sanchez, long ball forward. Gabriel brings it down. Now Ben White to bring it forward for us. Thomas Partey on the halfway line. Long ball from him. I think that's in for Trossard, but Trossard's not really running for it, and Lamptey collects it for Brighton. Now Lamptey at right back finds Veltman. Now McAllister just passing their way out of trouble, Brighton. Lallana now. Great pass from him to March. Inside to Gross, who finds a wonderful pass to Ferguson. Ferguson with a chipped effort, it's off the bar, and that would have been one hell of a finish from Ferguson if that had gone in. And we have an injury. Martin Odegaard has picked up an injury. That is not what we want to see. A potential foot injury for him, so he is going to have to come off. Vieira's coming on for him. Trossard is looking dead on his feet there at left wing, so Martinelli is going to come on for him. It's sort of the inverse of what we've been doing most games. With we tend to bring Martinelli on and Martinelli off and Trossard on. Gabriel, now Partey, looking for the through ball. Saka with a flick on, and Jesus can't get there ahead of the keeper. Dunk at the back for Brighton. Long ball forward, looking for Matoma, headed away by White. Gross gets there ahead of Fabio Vieira though, and Lallana looking for a through ball, intercepted by Zinchenko. White nods that down to Gabriel, and we just need to calm things down a bit. It's all very sort of tennis-y, end-to-end stuff, just kicking the ball to each other as Zinchenko now has it. Saliba, Granit Xhaka to Gabriel. And this is it, just calming the play down and find that killer pass, which he has done. It's Saka, it's Jesus, it's Saka. It's a complete mess at the back for Brighton. Bukayo Saka has got our third goal of the game, his second of the day, and it's just a defensive calamity. To Granit Xhaka picking it up, a lovely ball from him, aimed towards Saka. Estepinian almost made the challenge. Another defender tried a challenge, and then it just forced the Saka. The keeper's come out for some reason, and Saka can just tap it home. 3-0 up, just over 15 minutes to go. We are going to rest a few more players, so Saka is going to come off. I know he's on a hat-trick, but it's got to be done. He's got to be rested. Reece Nelson can come on for him, and then at right back, we're going to bring Tomiyasu on for Ben White, who's looking a bit tired and on a yellow card. Zinchenko, inside the Brighton half. We're still penning them back. 11 minutes to go. Surely we can't concede 3. Maybe we can get a fourth. It's Jesus with a shot. Now Nelson, and he just couldn't control that. Matoma comes away with it for Brighton, but Thomas Partey nips in there to win possession back for us, and Tomiyasu gets it at the back. And that wasn't really much of a chance, but Matoma could have a chance here for Brighton. Ball inside. Lallana, bad pass from him. Tomiyasu intercepts, and Ramsdale has it at the back now. Gabriel at centre-back finds Granit Xhaka coming deep to collect the ball. Now Fabio Vieira, lovely pass from him to Martinelli, flicked on to Jesus. Jesus, surely... How has he missed that one? That would have been a beautiful end-to-end Arsenal move there. Free kick for Brighton. It's Gross to take it. Marsh is at the back post, and that's headed off the bar and out for a goal kick. Another set piece for Brighton, another chance. Gross to take it from the left-hand side. They're looking to get back into this game. It's whipped in towards Dunk, headed away by Saliba, but McAllister's going to collect it on the edge of the box. Ball into the box towards Ferguson, headed away by Martinelli that time, I think. Now March on the edge of the box with a shot, and it's off the underside of the bar, and it's gone in from Solly March. He hit the bar just a little bit earlier, but he's hit the bar and scored a goal. This time round, it was McAllister who kept the move alive. Ball into the box, headed away by Martinelli. And then Dunk winning it ahead of Vieira, and the ball falls to March at the edge of the box, and he's just got a looping volley over Ramsdale and into the back of the net. It's 3-1, 5 minutes left to hold on to this 3-1 win. Tomiyasu with a throw-in on the right. Why is he threw it there? He's thrown it straight to the opposition. That is a very confusing decision from him, and it could be costly as Matoma's juggling the ball forward. Now Lallana, who's been very involved today, looking for Ferguson, headed away by Saliba, and then further away. Now Xhaka, that's not what we needed at that moment in time, Xhaka, but he's got another chance. Jesus now, looking for Nelson, but Estepinian is in there with the interception. Ball over the top, looking for Ferguson, headed away by Saliba. Now it's McAllister to Ferguson. Ferguson with a chance for a second. It's a good save from Ramsdale, and Gabriel needs to just hoof that clear, which is what he does, and we managed to hold on. And Brighton playing it short at the back. That's not short. The Gross with a long ball forward towards Marsh, and Zinchenko takes advantage of that poor touch. Martinelli now to Nelson. Now Jesus. Can we get a fourth? It's Jesus with a shot. It's deflected and it's off the top of the goal and out for a corner kick. Like I said, it was 3-0 to Brighton in this game in real life. So we're doing a lot better than the real Arsenal team did, as Martinelli takes his corner, and that is headed away by Webster. We're almost at full time. Realistically, the referee should be blowing his whistle as soon as this ball goes over the halfway line. And there we go. It doesn't even get there. Full time, a 3-1 win against Brighton. It's what we needed to stay within a slim chance of winning the title. So that injury to Odegaard in the last match is a pretty serious one. He's got a twisted ankle. He's going to miss the rest of the season, basically. So Fabio Vieira, I hope you're ready to come in and try and win a title for us. So at the end of game week 36, if we take a look at the league table in-game compared to real life, you can see that Man City are the same number of points as they were. We have one more point than we did at this stage in real life. Man United are up in third, ahead of Newcastle, which is a bit of a change from real life. Brighton and Aston Villa are in 5th and 6th, compared to Liverpool and Brighton being 5th and 6th in real life. And then down at the bottom, Southampton on 25 points, rock bottom, 1 point better off than their status in real life. Everton are second bottom on 29 points, 3 points worse off. Forest are third bottom on 31 points. They're 3 points worse off. And then Leicester and Leeds, who were in the relegation zone at this point in real life, they are up in 16th and 15th. I mean, they're still within they're still in with a shout of relegation. 5 points the gap between Forest and Leeds in 15th, but looking a lot better for them than it was. So here we go, second game of the episode, second to last game of the season. We are away from home at Nottingham Forest, who of course are trying to survive in the Premier League. They are 4 points adrift of safety currently, so they need to win today to have any chance of staying up. It looks like Everton are actually already down. That is insane. But as far as we're concerned, we are playing before Manchester City this weekend, so we can go to within a point of them with a victory against Nottingham Forest. So that's exactly what we need to do. So just the one change today, obviously Fabio Vieira in for Martin Odegaard, who picked up that injury in the last game. So let's hope we can go on and beat Nottingham Forest. Saliba on the halfway line, plays it short to Ben White, the right back. Looking for Fabio Vieira, intercepted by Renan Lodi. Xhaka wins the header, but it falls to Danilo. And Nottingham Forest could come away with the ball, but they're dispossessed. Saka now coming forward with it. Jesus is there. It's Saka with a shot, and it's just over the goal from Bukayo Saka. Zinchenko with a free kick. Looking for Trossard down the left-hand side. That's intercepted by Danilo. A possible foul there. Trossard went down, but nothing given by the referee. Danilo coming away with the ball. Plays it back to Navas instead. Now Bully, we're just closing them down. The defenders look scared. Navas launches that forward towards Ayew. Headed away by Gabriel. Now White can come forward with it for us down the right-hand side. Ben White now. Inside to Saka. Back to White. Chance to get a ball in, possibly. Decides to play it to Thomas Partey instead, who manages to keep hold of the ball. Now Xhaka on the edge of the box. It's Granit Xhaka, and it's blocked by the defender and out for another corner. Trossard to take it. Obviously, Odegaard's our normal corner taker, but he's not available today. It's Trossard's corner towards Xhaka, and that is out for another corner. Try again, Trossard. Let's try and have a bit of a better ball. Find a man on your own team, or just find Bolly who can head that clear. Now Saka, though, with a chance to get another ball in, and that came to nothing. Free kick for Forest. Ball into the box, headed away by Gabriel, and Freuler to keep the chance alive, but never with that ball, as Trossard can come away with it now. And Thomas Partey now in the centre of our half. Trossard once more on the left-hand side, looking to get us on the attack. Zinchenko forward to Vieira, lovely control to Xhaka, and it's a good save from Navas, but it wasn't on target anyway, so it didn't really matter. Saka on the halfway line, lovely ball from him to Granit Xhaka, inside to Jesus. Jesus surely, and it's another great save from Navas in the Nottingham Forest goal. You would have put your house on Jesus scoring from such a close angle, but Navas doing well to get his chest on the ball, and Philippe heads away the resulting corner. Vieira, though, continues with Trossard, and that is pulled back for offside. Saka, just inside our own half. Bad pass from him, though. Freuler could make us pay here for Forest. We get back in numbers well, but Williams is still on the ball for Forest. Inside to Gibbs-White, and that is just over the bar from Morgan Gibbs-White. We have been in complete control of this game. If Nottingham Forest score, I'll be very unhappy. Xhaka with a free kick, though, and that's hooked away by Renan Lodi. Xhaka gets the ball back, finds Thomas Partey, and we could get back on the attack. Or not, as it seems. Corner, though. Trossard from the right-hand side. Can he find that perfect ball this time? It's into... It just went past everyone. I don't even know who had the shot in the end. But it was saved by Navas in goal anyway. Free kick again. Xhaka to the back post towards Gabriel. It's Gabriel with a header, and that is off the side netting and out for a goal kick. The chances coming thick and fast now. Navas with a goal kick. Headed down by Gabriel. And now Thomas Partey with a great ball to Jesus. Surely this time it's Jesus, and it's Navas with another great save. He's keeping Nottingham Forest not only in the game, but in the league. Trossard with another corner towards the back post, and that is headed away. Vieira can keep this alive, possibly. Finds Saliba. Now Xhaka on the edge of the box, and that is a terrible finish from him. Another chance before half-time. Williams plays the free kick short to Bolly. Nottingham Forest looking to carve something, but not like that. Gabriel Jesus pounces on that, dawdling once more from the Nottingham Forest defence. And Jesus, he's in the box now, but he was sort of pushed wide. He was never at a good angle to get a goal there, and he just shoots straight at the keeper. We're in the first half injury time, and there's going to be one last chance before the half-time whistle goes. It's Saliba at the back, finds Zinchenko at left back. Now Xhaka, Trossard, back to Zinchenko. Xhaka forward to Fabio Vieira, turns nicely, finds Jesus. He gets dispossessed, but Vieira gets the ball, and now Saka in some space on the right-hand side. Can he create something here? Saka on the edge of the box. It's Vieira with a shot. It's blocked, and then it's not going to come to anything. I think Jesus deflected that, and he was offside. And we get to half-time, and it's been chaotic. We've peppered their goal, 15 shots, 5 on target. We've got much better XG than them, but on the one stat that really matters, we are level. Ben White coming over the halfway line now, finds Thomas Partey. Now Saka. Back to White. Lovely pass from him to Saka. Saka with a chance to get a ball in along the ground. Trossard's there, and it's a great save once again from Navas. Can this man be beaten today, or is he just going to be a wall in the Nottingham Forest goal? Trossard with a corner. Can we get the breakthrough? We really need to. It's a terrible corner again. Doesn't beat the first man. Bolly heading it away. Gustavo Scarpa with a free kick for Forest towards Philippe. Oh, I thought that was going to be a goal for Forest. He skies that though on the volley. 57 minutes gone, just about. We are going to have to make some changes. We've got some terrible performing attackers there. Trossard is not doing well. Martinelli's going to come on for him. Jesus, I kind of want to keep him on because he might have another chance. If he's not doing any better come the 70th minute, we'll take him off and bring on Nketiah. But that is last resort sort of stuff there. Zinchenko not doing great. Tierney is just recovering from an injury, so I'm not really sure if he can... Actually, should be able to play, 40, 30... I can't count. 34 minutes, 33 minutes. Should be able to play that. Okay, Jesus has got worse, so he is coming off. And Nketiah is coming on for him. It's not a change that I really wanted to have to make, but we've got to change something to try and get a goal here. I'm going to push our wingers up to the attack duty as well. And then we'll give it 10 minutes or so, and I might even push us up to an attacking mentality. Okay, the 10 minutes has gone past very, very quickly. We are going to make another change. We're going to take Xhaka off. We're going to bring on El Neni. No, it's not really a... Actually, no, we're not going to do that. I was going to do that just because Xhaka's looking tired, but that is not a clever thing to do unless we move Vieira to centre mid and then we bring on Emil Smith-Rowe at attacking centre midfield. So we switch Tierney up to full back on attack. Vieira's playing as a Mataller on support. Smith-Rowe is advanced playmaker on support. And we're switching our mentality up to attacking as well. It's the last throw of the dice to stay in the title race. In theory, Forest should be going for this as well because they need to win to stay up. As Danilo clears the ball, and that is going to come to us. Now, can we build something from the back? It's Tierney. Forward to Smith-Rowe. On the left-hand side now, Emil Smith-Rowe. Can he get a ball into the box? Plays along the ground. Martinelli's there. It's blocked by the defender. And Craig Pawson has given us a free kick for some reason. Not really sure why, but Vieira's going to take it to the back post. Saliba's there. It's cleared by Richards. And White can pick that up. Inside to Saliba. Now Tierney on the left. We just need to pile the pressure on now. Tierney into the box. That's not a great cross and hooked clear by Philippe, but Thomas Partey brings it forward once more. Switch of play to the right-hand side to Ben White, who's in a bit of space. He tries a fancy little flick pass, but it doesn't come off. And this is just awful passing everywhere as Nottingham Forest just hoof that clear. Looking towards Wood, who stopped running, and Saliba manages to get there ahead of him. Tierney at the back for us now. Finds Vieira. Ball over the top, looking for Nketiah. He might be offside. It's Nketiah with a shot, and I think he was offside. Yes, the assistant referee raising his flag there. We've got 5 minutes left to get a goal. So we're going to go 2 up front. We're going to move Smith-Rowe to the left wing. Martinelli's joining Nketiah up front. And we're even going to put Thomas Partey on a centre mid on support. And we'll put Vieira as advanced playmaker on attack as well. We are going to go very attacking. It's not something I like to do, but we have 2 minutes left. And now is a chance for Forest. Please no. And now is a corner for Forest. Oh no. Well, it was a 1-0 win to Forest in real life. Surely we're not going to recreate history with that. It's Gibbs White with a corner. He's taking his time with it. There's 4 minutes of added time after this corner is taken. Gibbs White in the box. How has this happened? I knew I shouldn't have gone very attacking. We're still on very attacking. This is dangerous now. We have the ball. There's 2 minutes of injury time. A draw isn't really good enough. Martinelli on the ball. Finds Tierney. Nketiah. Tierney with a shot. Oh, referee raised his flag. I was wondering why the goalkeeper didn't dive for that. Nottingham Forest might have just delayed their relegation, and they might be about to get a second. What is going on? It's too late now. Should have taken us off very attacking as soon as they scored. Tierney, last chance possibly, headed away, and the referee's going to blow his whistle any second now. Ball in, headed away, and it's over. It's got to be over. I'm just waiting for the whistle. Smith-Rowe, dispossessed. Out for a throw-in. There's not even going to be time to take the throw-in, surely. We are nearly 1 minute past the allotted amount of injury time as Danilo hooks that ball clear, and the referee's just making this more painful for me at this moment. There's the full-time whistle. It's a 1-0 win for Forest, the same as it was in real life. How have we not won this game? So, unfortunately, our result meant that we weren't going to be able to win the league title anyway, but Manchester City have gone on to beat Chelsea in their game. So if we look at the two tables side by side once again, we can see that Man City are on the same number of points and exactly the same goal difference as they were at this stage in real life. We are 1 point better off and 9 goals better off in goal difference, but we're still second. Man United are in third as they were in real life, but they're 2 points worse off in game. Newcastle are 3 points worse off in game. Liverpool are 5th, Brighton 6th, Aston Villa 7th as in real life. Down at the bottom though, Southampton, yep, they're relegated, 1 point better off than they were at this stage in real life. Everton are down as well though, on 29 points. They were 17th at this stage and still clinging on to survival. Well, not clinging on even, they were 17th. They were in the safety spot. And then Nottingham Forest on 34 points in 18th. They are 1 point adrift of Leicester in 17th, who occupied the final relegation spot at this stage in real life. So we still got the last game of the season to play against Wolves. They beat Wolves 5-0 in real life, so we need to win to make sure that we have a higher points total than Arsenal did at the end of the season in real life. So what I'll do is I'll just bring you the goals from the Wolves game, and then we can round up the season and this mini-series. Well, we are very close to bottling it, worse than the real-life Arsenal team did. Wolves have just taken the lead. Raul Jimenez, the man with the finish. I don't know what that clearance was from Xhaka. Gabriel didn't realise Jimenez was there, and 6 minutes gone, 1-0 Wolves. And it's 2-0 to Wolves. Jimenez has scored again, 15 minutes gone. I'm just going to update you with Arsenal's score, because this could be 5-0 to Wolves. This could be the reverse of real life at this stage. Minute to half time, it's only the 2-0. We've not played well at all. You can tell that we have literally nothing to play for now. Well, there's the full-time whistle. It ended 2-0. We had a lot more chances in the second half, but no goals and a disappointing result to end the series. Elsewhere, Man City, they won their game, so it wouldn't have mattered really anyway, even if we hadn't dropped the points that we did, because we wouldn't have been able to catch them. But if we take a look at the final standings, and you'll see that Manchester City actually finished 3 points better off than they did in real life. We finished 2 points worse off than we did in real life. Manchester United in third, 2 points worse off than real life. Newcastle in fourth, 1 point worse off than real life. Liverpool down in fifth on the same number of points. Brighton doing a bit better with 3 more points than they did, but still finishing sixth. And Villa in seventh on 64 points rather than the 61 that they got, so 3 points better for them as well. And then obviously we already know down at the bottom, Nottingham Forest, Everton and Southampton. Leicester and Leeds surviving. Leeds, in fact, climbing all the way up to 13th. Southampton finishing with 1 point more than they did in real life at the bottom of the table. Everton, 7 points worse off than they were in real life. But interestingly, their points total in real life wouldn't have been enough to secure safety in the game. And Nottingham Forest's would have just been enough. Well, actually, it wouldn't have on their goal difference. 38 points minus 30 goal difference in real life would not have been enough for them to secure their safety either. So I don't know what happened with the teams near the bottom of the table in this save. But in conclusion, we have not rewritten history. We have, in fact, in a way, done worse than the real Arsenal team. So we've bottled it worse than they did. So we failed with Arsenal, but we have done some other versions of this series, like I said. So go and check the playlist for that out. There'll be a sneak peek of the next team that we're going to be doing a rewriting history on at the end of this episode. But that is it for this episode, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to get all more content when it comes out, hit the notification bell to stay notified, and I'll see you next time.